story. I have a story, actually. I have a story about my freaking boss. The first time I met Sakana was maybe the most awkward experience I've ever had in my life. But it was kind of a vibe, I'm not gonna lie. Between you guys and me, so now that I'm in phase, I can actually talk about this. But before it happened, to talk about logistics, like before I signed, before it happened, to talk about logistics, I met with Sakana at TwitchCon. And so what had happened was we were gonna go and like meet with a bunch of other people for dinner. And you want to know what freaking happened? I was forced to make idle conversation with Sakana for 30 minutes because we got stuck behind a train. At TwitchCon. "30 minutes. Now, you would think that this would be easy considering I never stop yapping. But my first attempt, I look at him and I look at his glasses and I say, "Oh, nice. Wow. Are those Burberry?" They're Burberry glasses. He takes them off and he looks at the inside and puts them back on. And he says, "Oh yeah, I guess they are." And immediately I'm embarrassed. I'm like, whoa, did I just sound poor? Or is he sounding condescending right now? Bro does not care. I'm like, I didn't know. It was like one of the most awkward moments ever, standing behind a train with Sakana, who I didn't know well at all, trying to make idle conversation, and him just like flat out being like, like, say something, Yeah. But, that was my first, like, meeting with my boss. It was really, really weird. It was... Of all times to get stuck behind a train. Essentially, imagine doing a job interview. Imagine, like, going to walk to a job interview and you meet, like, the person you're interviewing with, like, on the way, and you're like, "Hey!" And then you guys get stuck behind a train for 30 minutes. And you're surrounded by a bunch of people. And just standing there waiting, and, like, there's no end to the train for miles. So you're just standing next to the person that you're gonna have a job interview with, essentially. Like, trying to figure out what to say so you don't, I don't know, don't make yourself look stupid. Like... Yeah. Literal torture.